Sometimes the signs of a heart attack are not so obvious.
We have to be careful in what we term as kind of legitimate signs and non-legitimate signs, because traditionally things that we've been told are, pressure in the chest, your left arm goes numb, you get nauseated, things along those lines. But sometimes it can be shortness of breath, sometimes it can just be nausea.
At first, Ronald Williams wasn't sure what was making him ill.
Well, it was hot. It was 105 degrees that day. I started getting woozy, and I thought I was having a heat stroke.
Don't say, well, gosh, I really don't feel good, but since I don't have the elephant sitting on my chest, I know it can't be my heart.
I sat in the chair, and it just didn't sit right. My chest was starting to hurt, and I was thinking indigestion, was there, and it just kept hurting and felt like an elephant sitting on me. It was just getting worse and worse.
Had Ronald not been at work at Lockheed Martin, he might not be here today to tell you his story. But fortunately, his fellow employees noted the severity of the situation.
The girl at base ops, she made all the proper phone calls at the right time.
And contacted Lockheed's emergency response team.
I was told that the paramedics from Lockheed were there within 2 minutes. And that's a good response time.
Along with nearby Donaldson Fire, they were able to provide Ronald the necessary care before the arrival of Greenville County EMS. Ronald went into cardiac arrest moments after EMS's arrival.
They don't know how much I could thank them. I'm very appreciative of their training, their knowledge, their fast action, and I'm just grateful that they were there.
Ronald is a survivor because he acknowledged the symptoms and help was nearby. Many others aren't so fortunate. Nationwide, EMS treats approximately 300,000 victims of out-of-hospital cardiac arrest each year. Less than 8% of people who suffer cardiac arrest outside the hospital survive, in part because less than 1/3 of out-of-hospital sudden cardiac arrest victims receive bystander CPR. Ronald was fortunate. He got the care he needed. And in all the state, there might not be a man who is so happy to go to work and so happy to see coworkers.
It was probably a month later I was back to work. And so I went around, shook all their hands, and thanked them very much for it. I'm glad I see them every day.